Okay, welcome back. This is actually not welcome back. This is what
This is
our
the first
This is
podcast.
our first
Yes, you just filmed
official show. Welcome to. I guess this is going to be called DC.
the Knowns. Oh wow.
No, DC Unfiltered. We don't have a name for our group, so we have Saba.
Yes, sir.
We have Derek.
He's gonna skip me.
What? This is not your intro, Monique. I'm Jermaine. We have Monique. Monique, say something.
Hi.
Your volume is too low, bro. I can't hear anything there. Raise it. I can
We
see
don't
right
have
here.
a
The
name for our
logo.
group. So, Monique, do you want to name our group?
Because he sits there scrolling on his phone.
Yeah,
Not
Monique
doing
is
it.
worse than
I know,
my dad.
like,
My dad.
Come
thought my
on,
dad was
I
on
know
the
there's
phone.
something in there.
Doesn't even have to be.
Oh, he's on Instagram checking the Bleacher Report for NBA.
Okay, we don't have a name. We're gonna have to work on that. All
I
right.
do like DC Unfiltered.
We do have Aiden here. Well, that's the name of the show. Then.
Right.
We'll name that the show DC Unfiltered. We have Aiden here.
Hey.
Yeah, that was really low. That was lower than Monique's.
Just talk loud.
Yeah.
Just be
Talk like you're about to fight
like-
somebody like you're
What up?
going at it. Yeah, there you go.
And we also have Marcel and Caitlin.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
How is that on sound?
Yeah,
good?
that's pretty good,
We're
yeah.
good. All right. Well, this show is more about school, things that are happening in your life, whatever you want to get off your chest. You know, we're all adults. I hope in this room. Monique, you have anything to say?
We all looked at him.
Monique, you have something to say about us being adults?
No.
You know what? This is the first time he's being PG about anything.
Yeah, I warned him like
I'm
10
taking
times.
it.
I've been
Okay.
warning him the past week.
So let's start off with the girls. What would you want to talk about? What is on your mind here at school most of the time? I know it's boys.
That's a long pause.
Yeah.
I'm
At
he,
school, you want to know?
I asked
That's another long
questions.
pause.
What do you
Yeah.
want to know?
I asked what.
We're not paying attention.
You need I was. You need to be more specific.
Okay, well, what is in your everyday life that is causing some problems that affect you at school or at home?
School.
What about it? What's going on in it that is saying I can't do anything?
Okay. Well, there's a lot of schoolwork. My professor doesn't know how to teach math. She completely ignores my existence. And that's pretty much. I'm just very angry with everything right now. So.
But you're passing your classes, right?
Yes, of course.
Isn't that what we need to be doing, right? Passing our classes?
No, I need to get good grades. Not
Who
just
who
math.
here has to rely on good grades?
No one.
Me.
You?
Bill Gates didn't.
Explain.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like, if I have like a 75 in a class, like I'm pissed, you know? It's like.
But is that a personal thing or is that
I think that's a personal
That's
thing.
personal.
okay? And
Yeah.
is yours personal
Yeah.
or is it family?
Not really. I just want good grades.
So it's
I
personal.
It's
can-
personal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like personal expectation. Like, I feel like I could be doing better if I'm at a 70.
But I think to Jermaine's point, you're just kind of saying, as long as you pass, what's the...
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at because I'm just older, whatever, and I've seen workforce. We don't look for grades. We look
Yeah.
for did you complete it? Did you do the job? That's all that matters, right? I think some of us do put grades as, we want to be on the honor roll. We want to be on the dean's list. I think that's sometimes a little
I
too
think
much.
we already talked about this last week. Remember
I
the
think
job
that-
and thing? Yeah, the
I
job
think it's a little
application.
too much pressure on kids and any student to try to live up to the expectations. I know some can do it, and those are great minds. Just don't try to put it so much on you.
My thing with grades is like, I know in college they don't mean as much, but it's
Mhm.
like, I didn't get as high as I wanted to, that means I need to improve.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's your level of improvement. You can see and measure yourself. So. Yeah. So, anything else school-wise? I know. What do you want to talk about? You guys are quiet on your phones, doing whatever. What do you want to talk about?
Anything. I'm willing to talk about anything.
Yes, anything.
Any ideas, though?
Yeah, like come on.
We don't have much to
How
work
is your
with.
work life?
Yeah, yeah.
My
What is?
work, my
Your work life, how is it?
I'm going to quit because I hate my job. I just need a new job. I've been there for 2 years, so I kind of need a new job.
Sorry. For those who not knowing what's going on, Sav is our tech guy and telling us to talk louder into the mic and yeah, Marcel's a little dramatic with him, but alright.
Yeah, because last week it took me 45 minutes just to get him. We need volume up because you're like, I can't say anything. Like, are we robbing a bank? Are we in a robbery right now? Like, what's happening speaking like that?
Caitlin, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I'm in love with my coworker.
Wow,
That's
okay.
something we
Alright, now we can talk about. Here we go. The door's now open. What's going
Several.
on? Several. What's going on with that?
One of them keeps playing games and I don't know what to do.
Alright, you got us to help out. What games are being played?
He just keeps acting really nice to me and then really not nice and like he's just being confusing, you know? Like
Mixed feelings?
mixed feelings.
But has anything been said yet? Like, has he said anything to you?
We planned a date, but then I made it into a joke. Because I got scared.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh.
let me help
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
We need more background on this.
Yeah.
you. Go ahead.
So basically, he guessed what month my birthday was in, and then he said he deserved something for that, like lunch, and I said, so let's go. I was like, oh, you want to go on a date? And he was like, yeah, let's go on a lunch date, and then I made it into a joke because I got scared.
Oh, that's
His feelings were
sad. No, like that's. I mean, that's being nice, and you kind of going.
I don't know what
I don't know what just happened here. What?
I think she whispered something.
Yeah, and I know it's on the mic. We're probably gonna hear it eventually. What happened? Oh my. I'll bring up this topic because I know Aiden wanted to talk about it, and you mentioned like guessing your birthday correctly. It's one of those things. The universe sometimes lines up,
Yeah.
tricks you. What is going on there, Aiden?
Okay, so yesterday I'm working in a restaurant, and I'm just talking with this coworker about another coworker who's just words can't describe like how like bad she is. Like, so yeah, just like normal office talk, right? And then I go to put away 3 mugs, right? And I smash them all. Just drop on the floor.
Wait, what? You just
Yeah.
Yeah.
drop them?
No, there's like a tray, and you pull it out, and the tray slipped, and then 3 mugs just smashed. Like less than a minute after I was just bashing another coworker for messing up.
Oh,
So I feel like someone was listening to that.
yeah. Well, that's
Bit of karma, maybe.
A bit of karma. Yeah. The whole thing is karma. We all over-exaggerate karma sometimes, but like,
Yeah.
that's a little bit the universe is saying, hey,
Settle down.
settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyone has any stories about the universe or coincidences that they want to talk about?
I don't have any current examples.
Yeah.
I know that for some reason it frequently happens when I'm actually hanging out with my dad, who's
Mhm.
in town now. For whatever reason, it seems to peak. Like there's more coincidences when I'm hanging out with him than when I'm by myself. That's one thing I've noticed.
Good one or bad ones?
I'm not necessarily good or bad, just kind of in between.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, I know, I've definitely noticed on several occasions just how the universe, trying to communicate things to you. It's always interesting.
Anything to add on here, Marcel, Caitlin?
I had a coincidence.
Okay.
That coworker I was just talking about, we both quit, and then we both started back at the work at the exact same fucking time. Oh, sorry, am I allowed to cuss?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're
on
just being
filter.
PG right now.
Well, we both quit, like, the job we're at right now. I'm not gonna say where I work, because, like, it's already my name, and I don't want him to find out. But basically, we both quit this place, and then the same week, we both went back to this place to start working. Like, we had the first shift together, and I was like, well, alright.
Some things like that, I try not to look into it anymore. Like, there's a lot of things in my own personal life that are happening that I'm seeing things that shouldn't be there. And you question it, right? Things like that, you don't, it's just a coincidence sometimes. You just have to let it be. And later on, if anything happens, then you could be like, well, it was more than just a coincidence. But till then, we don't know. Right now, it's just nothing, right?
Yeah. See.
We should just call this tea time from now on.
What time?
Welcome back to
Tea
Tea
time.
So
Time.
happy I inspired.
Are we tuning into the Indian show?
What Indian show?
Coffee with Karan?
Oh God, no. Well, that's a whole different thing.
Sorry, what?
Explain what coffee with Quran is.
Talk about coincidences, huh?
Oh my god, I just noticed. Okay, wow. Wow, that just came out of nowhere. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know that came out, but it did. But wow. But he's kind of chubby, though. Have you seen him? Like, he's lost a lot of weight, but he's so...
Are we talking about the same person? Or
Yes, we are. He's the most famous director and producer in Bollywood.
That's not the person I was talking about.
But I still know what you mean, though. I mean, I still got it. Kind of late, but I still got it. I was like, wow,
Right.
okay.
Big question. I was actually recently asked this. Does anyone here believe in love?
I think that's used...
That's a big one.
I think it's used, like, on a daily
like,
basis. Right?
well, okay, let's say, like, love from another person, like romantic, that type of love. Unconditional love, that's me, my family, my dog. That's that. I know that exists. Do you believe, like, say, like, true love?
I have two types of love.
You go ahead, tell me.
I'm just like, first you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you're not gonna love anybody else. And the second thing, I think I have two problems with the love. When somebody tells you they love you, or you're like their first love or whatever, their first love is either their parents, their family, or themselves. You cannot be their first love. Either you're on the list probably at the third or fourth place. It depends where they want to put you.
Probably mean just first romantic love.
Yeah, like even like love, you can do one type of love. It's gonna be you can love someone with your heart, or you don't love them at all. It's gonna go it's gonna go one way, and usually like that's why like I talk like I'm sure we all do, like we're guys and there's girls, we all talk to guys and girls and stuff. Like when I tell girls, I'm like I'm like if the day comes, I'm not gonna tell you you're my first love, because you're not gonna be my first love. My first love is myself first, and then my family. So you're not gonna be the first one. And I think if you're honest with them from day one, they will more appreciate you, and they will know that you're actually giving them the attention, and that true you being honest with them from beginning rather than hiding everything and then sharing it after something happens. That's how I see it.
Well, I
Yeah.
think in this generation, love doesn't exist anymore. It's just basically people just want sexual intercourse, not
Lust.
Coitus.
lust.
Yes.
That's the word. They just want lust, not like actual lust, not actual love.
Thank you, Saba, for telling her it's No, I agree on both sides. My own things, like my short answer is I don't believe in love. I don't.
If it happens, it happens.
The reasons is just failure, constant failure and whatever, looking for love in the wrong places.
But is that from personal experience?
Personal experience? Yes.
We're not gonna
But the long answer is that I do believe that it does exist. My parents just had their 35th wedding anniversary, and to be married for 35 years is a lot of fucking work.
It's almost
Yeah.
proof right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Right? So,
Does it exist in my life? I don't think so. I've met too many people. I've been around the country a little bit, U.S. a lot. I don't think it's going to happen, kind of thing, right?
like throwing in the towel.
It's not throwing in the towel. It's more like you're kind of giving up, because every time you do put yourself out there, you kind of get hurt, right? Where with me is that it's not that I hope that love exists. It's more like I hope that I'm wrong.
I feel like if you're looking for it, you won't find it. I think
Yeah,
it's gotta
and I
come
think that's
naturally.
really what it is. Is a lot of people that I've met who, they don't look for it,
Yeah.
and it happens, and more power to them. I've seen people go from just boyfriend girlfriend into like full blown families, and it exists, right? But when you look at your own life, you look at your own personal stuff. I am older than you guys. I've done a lot more things. There have been a lot more people in my life. Yeah, I'm at a point where I don't think it exists in my life. Caitlin, anything to say?
About love?
Yeah. Because you got this coworker and
I'm in love with him. He's in love with me, but we won't admit it. I don't know. I don't
But do you think like in this
Like-
today in today's like in college is there more of an attraction to people? Like people are more attracted and just want to bang, or is it?
I
like,
think-
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
think
I
it's
think
more
there's
like,
more of
Most
that.
definitely.
Yeah?
It's like you don't really look at the personality. You just look at the person. Oh, that
But
person has.
Do you wish it was more about personality?
Yeah, because I think that would count. Looks
Yeah.
can change over time, but personality and your mannerism and all those stays with you forever. So whether you're 80 or 20, you're gonna have that same personality. But that looks you have 20, you're not gonna have it at 80.
I don't know. To be honest, I can't really talk about love. I don't even love myself yet. So, like, I can't.
All right, let's talk about like self care then with this because like
I use a lot of lip balm.
because you know obviously we just talked about a little bit of love and like how we don't believe it or not, but like self care is such a huge thing
Yeah.
in today's, especially for students with mental health and stuff like that. And I think last show we talked about a little bit about like football players and
Yeah.
and stuff that they don't have the resources like they did we have now. They were in school in the 90s or whatever, early 2000s, where mental health wasn't really a big issue. Now it is.
I think today with social media, I think it's hard to have high self-esteem.
Yeah.
Because like you look at like through Instagram or whatever, and you see people, they have something you don't, and you're like, I wish I had that. Why don't I have that? And then like your self-esteem just goes down. So I feel like
But how much?
I agree with him.
It's kind of funny he says it because like I mean like I agree with you like 100% because I've had 2 accounts for Instagram, so I think nowadays everybody looks at how many likes you have,
Yeah.
how many comments you have on your picture when you're posting. Like I was talking to my parents about this too. I'm just like every day somebody looks at their account, like every 2 seconds you're scrolling down, you're refreshing to see how many likes you got per second on your picture. But that we're, like we talked about it before. It's just that looks they're
Yeah.
going after.
I think.
But they don't know how you are. Like, what was it? One of the Ted Bundy, remember the serial killer?
Yes.
The girls went after his looks,
That's,
but they didn't know he was a
know.
serial killer.
I did so much research on
Yeah, like he had like the girls found him very attractive, and they were like after him because of that. But he was a
that's
serial
fucking
killer.
Wild.
You
Yeah.
Continue what you're saying. You did research.
Yes, I spent most of my August
Most of my
August doing research on him because I recently found out about him just scrolling through Instagram, and then I was like, who is he? Like, I need to know what he did. Same way with Paul Bernardo. I did a bunch of research on him to see like because he was he was studying in law school, so no one thought of him as a criminal because those two don't just add up together.
Mm-hmm.
Then I watched the movie and the documentary, and they just basically said that he killed over like
20 women.
100 women.
He's been convicted of 20 though. He
Convicted of
He
20?
Yeah.
admitted to like
20 of them, yeah.
Yeah. Because at first he was like, I didn't do it, but like people drew like someone drew a photo of him,
Mm-hmm.
and then apparently the girlfriend at the time told the cops that was him, so they arrested him, and he's Saba, I swear.
You're quieter than Munir.
Saba is just gonna get like hurt by a lot of people. I feel like it's not just gonna be Marcel. It's not gonna just be me. It's gonna be other people.
It's like they're going a good level and they just go down. Ooh.
I know there's probably a list of people who are at the school who just got Saba on their like I'm gonna beat the living daylights out of that guy if I get a chance.
But they don't.
What was that?
Well,
It's like
Talking about
a lot of people try to beat Tom Brady, but they can't. I'm the same way.
You're,
oh wow!
you're-
No, we're not even going there right now. That's so far off what we're talking about. We went from love and lust to serial killers, and now Tom Brady. What do you got the mic there? What do you want?
I don't remember what I was saying.
talking about serial
Ted Bundy.
killers.
Yes, I know Ted Bundy, yeah, but I don't remember what I was saying.
He was convicted of
Right. So he was convicted, but what I found interesting was he cut off, actually, can I say this?
Mm-hmm.
He cut off someone's head and used their head for his own sexual pleasure.
We're all looking at Munir now.
Alright.
No comment.
No
Monique?
comment on that one.
No.
Monique's quiet today.
I know. And usually he's got that one line that we.
I think he's gonna come in.
I think so. He's,
It's gonna take an hour for him to come in. I'm timing it right now. I'm telling you.
Sir, I have things to do. I can't be here for more than an hour.
Any comment on that, Monique?
He wants to give the stunner again.
You can't force it.
Are you gonna go with the stunner, Munich?
Thought.
The Stone Cold Stunner?
Okay, we got some developments here. What's going on there? Would you like to share?
I know. My mom just sent me a funny text.
I'm her mom.
Okay, wow. That was a pause.
I
and
don't
then
know.
it came-
I really don't know what is happening.
How do we
with it.
follow that?
It's
How do we
literally
follow
Girl things.
TMI, so I
Okay.
can't say it.
Okay.
Sorry, it just okay. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about
Back to self-care.
You.
What about me?
your issues.
I don't know.
What about me? What issues do I have, huh? Monique, what issues do I have?
Jermaine has issues.
Yeah.
Oh, Munita's gonna talk.
When did this happen? Why are you turning it on me?
Probably being bald.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And there it is.
Wow.
There's Monique's
I
comment.
guess I found my problem.
That was rude.
It's I'm bald. I apologize to everyone who has to see my bare head, which you guys don't because I wear a fucking hat every fucking day, you idiot.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a
Got a
show.
little heated.
I'll tell you my problems. Okay?
Yeah, you talk. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm doing. Sometimes. Actually, never mind. Saba's gonna post a bunch of quotes on this story about being overconfident. Never mind.
No, say it. Oh, Saba, don't
What
be
are you
mean.
talking about? I'm sending
Don't
quality
be,
right here.
oh, don't be mean to the girl. Let her say what she needs to say.
Why are you guys teaming up on me for
There
a
was
reason?
tea.
There was tea.
Go ahead, spill.
You know what? Never mind.
You can't do that.
Marcel has.
I can do that. I can do that with the story of the Four Lawrence.
Yep.
Yes.
You did. You said you were gonna put some
I
lamb
know,
on that.
I
and
know.
you didn't.
No, we're not gonna say that today. We're not gonna say that today.
You gotta keep the audience.
We gotta keep the
wanting.
audience wanting. There is a story about Four Lawrence. I will not tell now. There are other stories, but that one I won't tell now. Can you hear her doing that?
I heard. That's all I heard. I was like, okay then.
We're calling you back.
Okay,
No.
you know what? I'll just say it. Whatever. Okay, I don't want to sound cocky or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Not overly confident.
Yeah, Saba. Okay, sometimes I wish I was ugly. Not like just. I know that sounds.
Oh, I hate when people say that. I really
Let's
do.
push the Jermaine button.
God, why do you do that? Like, stop being so like. You're not ugly. No one's ugly. Everyone's. You got. Fuck! I can't think right now.
Good sentence, Jermaine. Good sentence.
I tried. Continue. Sorry.
Okay, because every time I'm with Caitlin or my other friends, I have other friends. I'm literally like, as soon as we walk by someone, she'll be like, "Oh, that someone like they just looked at you, they were staring at you," and all the like. I'm not kid you not, every single time I'm with her, and it just makes me uncomfortable. Do I need to mention who makes me uncomfortable?
No, you don't. We're not gonna mention names, but
Yeah, so he hears this and he's gonna be like, "Oh."
like that's the thing. Like, I've noticed some girls checking me out too. At first, it was cool because I never experienced that. I've always been blind. You know, people blind to me, whatever. Experiencing this first, it was like, oh wow, this is cool. Like, all right, whatever. Now it's just like, okay, just leave me alone. Like, you're creeping me out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I don't, especially for a girl, like that's worse. Because like you're always in that constant fear. And I don't know what's happening. You gotta take your phone away from you, apparently. Would you like to share what's going on?
No, we would not like to share with
Olivia's just being very funny. She's like, I'll tell you after.
Oh man. Do you
Okay,
have
so-
anything to add?
No, I will talk. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Okay, so you see, In 2 of my classes, there's someone that makes me very uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure the whole program knows this by now.
Mhm.
Am I loud enough, Saba?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I don't know if he knows this, but you've noticed, right? Like you've noticed.
Yeah,
I was with McLean, and he's like, "Oh, he looks like down your shirt or whatever," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I just feel very uncomfortable. And then he DMs me on Instagram, and then he just said he was in a relationship, but then 2 days later he messages me what I told you he messaged me, and then I was like, and then he's like, "Oh, that was." Honestly, I don't care if he hears this. "Oh, that was my friend." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like that. "Oh, that was my friend" is such a middle school thing to say.
It is, like, there are some guys that we all know in our lives who can take it a little too far and be creepy.
No self-control.
It's no self-control. It's either they got success with a girl before or whatever, and they're thinking, if I do the same thing over and over again, I can continue to get the other girl. And unfortunately, you're, 18?
Legal.
Thank you, Caitlin, for bringing that up. But this is your life. This is how it's gonna continue. Like you're gonna find guys who are gonna be like this, not only in school but also in the workplace, and also when you go out to the bars, when you go out walking the street, you're gonna have those guys who are gonna constantly look
Workplace.
and be weird about it.
Oh well.
Yeah, workplace.
Hey, don't look at me.
Do I need to mention?
Anything to add there?
Ow.
When you said there's a guy who's creepy, I was thinking of another guy in our program, but
Oh! I want to know. No, we're not going to mention names.
I'm gonna
Turn
do
off
this
the mic.
carefully.
not creepy, just dumb.
Oh God.
Like
Oh, are
some
we-
of the stuff this person does, it blows my mind.
Are we talking about the same guy?
Is he in your block?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say this.
Narrowing it down.
I'll say this. In our WhatsApp group, he has like 10 different names.
Okay, you just fucking called him out. He's not gonna listen to this. He's gonna be pissed. You know what? I don't give a shit. I think it's about time.
Alright, I'll say his
Fuck
name.
it.
Hi,
No. Like, okay.
If you're listening to this, this is not Marshall.
Imagine getting a direct shout out.
I know.
Okay, so. Alright,
Am I-
He must be very special within our group, I guess.
I'll just
Shit.
tell you what happened.
Mhm.
So in dance class, we're shooting the video thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just me, Monit, and him. Like we weren't like specifying who was gonna record who.
Shut
But yeah, I just took like the special shots of him, and then he took the shots of Monit, right? So then we're uploading to the camera, and when I was doing the video, like when I was being interviewed, he was holding the camera, but he recorded Monit. So he thought, let me take the video of me and let me put the shots of Monit together, because that makes sense. So he's like, oh, should I take your interview and put the clips with Monit? Like, I tried so hard not to yell, man. I'm just like, no, who did you shoot? Monit. Okay, so take his interview. He wanted to put my interview behind shots of Monit. Like, oh man.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Hey, you know what? If this was an art school and this was film school, you might have gotten away with it. You might have gotten away with it. I don't know.
It's two different people. Like, how does he? I just don't understand.
Look, you're always gonna deal with dumb people.
Vibe check him.
What?
Vibe check.
What does that explain?
You just got a vibe check. It's
He
just a
wasn't.
vibe.
He wasn't giving off a good vibe yesterday.
Yeah? Well, look, how many of you here think some people in our class will actually drop out?
Oh,
Well,
for sure.
some already
Oh.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
How many
named
more do
two.
you?
Well, I don't know about drop out,
Yeah.
but fail, maybe.
Yeah.
I will not say their name.
Well, I think.
That's not who I was thinking, but
But it would, we're all students. We all have that struggle with class. But do you think?
Oh. Sorry, I was pretending she asked me who.
You know we are recording. We're gonna hear everything.
Not everything.
Most of it.
Most of it. We're being quiet because Marcel's whispering in the mic, and we're hoping that Sabas can hear this. Can he hear it?
I don't know. When I go home, I'm gonna listen.
Monique, any words of wisdom that you would like to tell us?
I think brown people are stupid.
Wow.
They need to stop
I didn't see that coming.
trying to be like R. Kelly and maybe
What?
leave these girls alone. These underage girls.
Oh wow. Okay, actually, I get what he's
I
saying.
You
I get
get what he's saying, Sally?
I get what he's saying.
Please translate it for us.
We just got a translation that I don't think was translated correctly.
No, it was
but
translated correctly.
I think I got what
Yeah.
you were saying.
You bet.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
underage.
talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're all on the same page now. Okay, good.
Why'd you say
Should I be his
brown people?
translator?
What brown
Yeah.
people? Yeah, what you got against brown people, man? Like,
I'm brown
shit,
too,
I'm brown,
bro. Are you
man.
calling me out right now?
now?
You calling all of us stupid right now? Is that what you're saying?
Actually, I'm
I
very
didn't say all
smart.
that.
I'm just
It's not
school
on
smart,
camera.
street stupid. Did you
At
get
least he
that?
said something.
School smart, street stupid.
Aren't you supposed to be street smart too at the same time?
See, clearly not smart at all.
No, if you want to exist, if you want to be relevant in the world, you have to be street smart as well.
Look, that is something you learn on your own, and that's you living in a city, experiencing a city, experiencing the bad, the good, the ugly, and knowing what's around your corner. You don't get street smart just by being in your room
No.
and going to school. No, you got to go out there and be part of the world.
Okay, thanks for that wake up call.
Alright, so
All right, now my vice is worth it apparently. All right. Anyone else in class that you want to call out? Because we just called out one person.
I
so-
would love to call out someone, but I don't have the guts.
Oh God.
Okay, I'll do it for her.
No!
Wait.
Oh no no.
Don't fact check me
Wait,
like
wait, wait.
that.
So do you thought there was another ship to Guatemala?
There it is.
There's
There is.
Next year.
No, like next week.
I thought there was a
Oh,
trip
God.
Val
this
was
week.
like, "Oh, you guys are going to Guatemala next week." Like she was already joking, and then he turns to another guy in our class and he's like, "Wait, so are we going to Guatemala?"
Yeah, next year.
Oh man, sometimes you just wonder about people and you just leave them alone and let them let the universe take its.
It's just sad. Like, just think. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Who here wants to go to Guatemala next year?
Me, I'm going, getting away.
I'm
Me?
undecided at this point.
Undecided?
Yeah.
No, I'm not really sure.
Monique?
Fish in my mouth. Pause.
Sorry.
Monique's got the best one.
I know, it's just like we can talk and then Monique,
Yeah.
go.
No.
It's my
What's happening over there, Sal?
Yeah, Saba, you're.
I'm hearing stuff and get in the other side.
It's my sleep paralysis.
Oh, it was right.
Sounds like a fax machine.
Yeah.
You ever met this guy named Monique? I'm calling him out.
Yeah, I know. Let's call out Monique. Yeah.
Look at that face.
Guatemala. Okay, who here has been to say a third world country at all?
No, never.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
Really?
I want to.
You guys gonna have a wake up call. It's
More appreciation. For
more
life.
appreciation.
Yeah.
I went to my parents' home country when I was 15. They're from Guyana, and it's a third world country at that time. Now I think it's kind
coming back.
It's coming back. They found oil. Let's put it that way, and they got money. But at that time, political elections, people were killing. There was roadblocks, road checks. I was held gunpoint, AK-47 from the military, all that stuff. They're doing their check, but like it was the first time.
That's a vibe check.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you go to these places and you know that it's not safe, but you look at these people's lives and they're happy with what they got. It makes you appreciate what you have here. Are you guys hoping to experience that, or is that something that you're just like, we're going, that's it. I just want to go and hang out in Guatemala.
I don't really want to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't like travel?
I've never actually traveled, like been on a plane, so.
Same.
Yeah.
I
Never
don't
been on a
wanna
plane.
I used to work in an airline. I have not flown since. There was a time where I thought I was going to die on a plane.
Oh my god, me too. There was a layover in Iceland and I kept falling asleep. I woke up and my mom was like, there was so much turbulence, we thought the plane was gonna crash.
Yeah, I've had that turbulence once, where like people actually can jump out of the seat
Yeah.
a little bit, where
Yeah.
you
And
you
then,
feel
like,
the whole thing like shake.
It was a snowstorm in Iceland and over there in the winter, there's no sun in the
Mhm.
morning. It was like 9 a.m. and it was pitch black, so I'm assuming it was a snowstorm.
Yeah, no, that usually snowstorms are horrible to fly in. The road, the runway, you're hoping that they cleaned it up. And
It started snowing brand new when we
Yeah.
landed. Our plane was like several hours late too.
Yep, the weather does that. 1 year I was flying left, right, up, down, sideways across the U.S. and I probably flew about like 8 times that 1 year. There was one time where we hit turbulence and the fucking thing just, you can feel like the cabin, the luggage area, the baggage thing overhead, you can feel like that separate almost. Like, I don't mind flying. I know it's safe. It's just one of those things where
Yeah.
I think that isn't always in the back of your mind, but it's like the fear of flying. If you have that, like, just think it's very rare.
It's so scary.
It's
Seen
scary.
Final Destination once and I was done for.
Hey, don't even start.
Whoa!
Don't even start because
You all want to drive
one
behind
year.
something carrying logs? Because I don't.
Yeah, see, that's why when I drive, I don't drive behind that because that scene pops in my head. I'm like, I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
do. That is
die.
not me. I'm not dealing with
It's
that
not how I'm
today.
going out.
1 year, I flew to London, and
The vision, like that guy?
that vision, like and the day before I left to go to London, Final Destination was on TV.
Oh, you're wild.
And no, it was on TV, and that scene, the plane scene, which is the opening part of the movie, it came up, and I turned it off. I was so freaked out by this. Like, we get to the airport, we get on the plane. I'm wide awake all the way till we get to, I think it was Gatwick Airport, not Heathrow, but Gatwick in London. And I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. It was just so terrifying.
I feel like this the entire time. I'm like, I'm not.
Where's the farthest you've traveled, Derek?
It'd be Paris.
Paris.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Before.
Well, me and my dad went on a trip. Originally, it was going to be my whole family, but my mom ended up kind of chickening out for whatever reason. And yeah, we went to London for a week and Paris for a week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I was in London for a week and a few days in Paris. Took the train from London to Paris. And
Yeah,
I
I did the same thing. Yeah.
was there for the 2006 World Cup.
Okay.
France versus Italy.
Yeah.
Zinedine Zidane headbutted the guy, and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, actually, when I was in London, the World Cup was going on too.
Oh,
that
nice.
was the year that Germany kind of dominated.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah, that's when I was in
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, so clearly in all the pubs, everybody was watching that.
Travel. What's your travel story?
I've been to New York, Vancouver, Boston, Syracuse, Paris, France, Europe.
Parents is
I
in
know,
France.
but like, you're the Eiffel Tower, okay? I know. Where else? I'm trying to think.
Aiden.
Farthest I've been was Florida when I was
Oh, yeah,
like
there
3.
too.
Yeah. Anywhere recent?
Not really, just basically just the east coast of the United States. That's all I've been to.
Yeah.
Outside of Canada.
What's your favorite places that you've been?
Me?
Yeah.
New York City.
New York City?
Yeah.
I would say it's a tie between London and Chicago. I really like Chicago.
I like Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach, yeah. For me, it's just San Francisco. I lived there for two years, and there's things there in that city that I gravitate to. But yeah, no, travel, I'm going to Florida next month and gonna be on a beach and away from here. I can't wait.
Escape the Canadian winter.
You know, one story I have is when I went to Daytona 500 in February a few years back, and I forgot that there's snow in Canada, and I wore flip-flops on the plane, not thinking properly, showed up at Pearson. People did look.
When did you realize?
No,
Were
I've
you
done
sitting
that
on the
before.
plane?
No,
oh,
I
shit?
realized the moment we were about to land into Toronto, and I saw the ground, and I saw white, and I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
I got flip-flops.
I got flip-flops
No, I've
on.
done that before. I was on my way from here to Florida, and I was wearing like a sweater and like sweatpants, jacket, like all the winter essentials. And we landed in Florida, and I was asleep, and my mom, I was like 7 or 8. My mom was like undressing me. She's like, "You're sweating. Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we're in Florida, and I'm wearing like full on, I don't know, snow
Canadian
pants.
gear.
Yeah, snow pants, like everything.
Nah. Cold. I hate the cold. I think I'm done with the cold now.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
Oh yeah, I know. Have to deal hopefully maybe a couple more years and then out I go.
I'm so happy it's raining today instead of snowing.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
Have you seen what's coming ahead this weekend?
No, I don't
I don't
wanna
wanna
know.
look.
I'm working all weekend.
You might have to call in sick. Just say.
Why?
I will gladly.
No, it's a big storm coming this way, and I think anyone who knows the weather report for Thanksgiving in the States, there's a massive storm coming across. We might be affected. And what are you doing? You know that makes sound, and we can hear it on
So annoying.
I know.
the. No.
You needed some little entertainment in this week's podcast.
How are you on time, Saba?
It is actually 3 minutes before I have to leave.
Saba, you're
Yeah, Saba, you're not very
42 minutes.
42 minutes?
participation
Yeah.
today.
Should we stop? I think that's a good spot to stop. 42 minutes or so.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not
You
bad.
guys are
Not
cool.
bad.
All
I
my
think.
coworkers love me. That's all I have to say.
Well, this is obviously the first episode of this segment. Tomorrow we have our sports show, which I think we will be more ready for that one. Obviously,
Yeah.
with some last week. But how do you guys wanted? Do you guys like this?
Yeah.
Talk about random topics, about our own personal lives a little bit. Call out Sab.
Well, others too.
I just hope I don't get heat. because
I
of that. I mean,
know. Anyway, thank
I
you.
dare him to try me. I dare him.
I
I dare you.
Marshall, he will.
he will try you.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being part of this.
No problem.
Thank you guys for whoever's listening to this. Thank you for just listening. Wait till our next show. Saba.